and with Savage.
Oh shit.
Them my little brothers. Them my little niggas. You know,
So
and I
listen.
love both of them. I love both of them because of Thugger. That's my nigga. You heard me? So
So here go the
I just
question,
wanted to just
Birdman.
holler at you about that.
Is that a fucking demand or a request? Which one is that stuff?
It's both a
Oh
demand and a
shit.
request.
Oh, whack. That's
Shit.
different. That's different.
So, so you telling me, okay, listen, we gotta call. Listen, you gotta be give and take, stunner, right? If they hitting you or whatever, because they know you got some say so with whack all
That's
day.
family. That's family.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So if that's family, I gotta be treated as family too,
But
right?
you family off top, five. Ain't no none of that. You hear me?
So
Nigga
that
respect you.
means that
Nigga
means
gonna
if
respect
they
you.
listen, if they getting something, that means I gotta get something.
But we ain't tripping on none of that.
I need a feature or something with one of my artists or something just to respect it. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Done deal.
There you
You got
go.
my word on that.
All
What's
right.
up? What's up,
Yeah.
Big Unc? It's Jeremy Green. I
What
can't
up,
believe you're on
Jeremy?
here.
What up, fam? What up,
I
fam?
can't believe you're on here, buddy. This is
I'm
You
amazing.
not
know.
on here. I'm not on here, but I'm on here.
Ah, he's
I'm
stunned.
not
He's
on here,
stunned.
but I'm on here.
So look,
Yeah.
Stunner, we got that out the way. But I'm gonna tell you, whoever this nigga is, you've been doing these skits with, he didn't went too far. When I
I ain't
catch
did
that
no
nigga on the
skit with no
West
nigga.
Coast,
I
no,
ain't
this
did no
Drewski
skits with
nigga,
no nigga.
this
I'm dead
Drewski.
ass. I'm dead ass about that. Any nigga playing with champagne poppy, we got
Oh
a problem.
shit.
Hold on, Champagne. Now
But
you talking some Joe Budden shit, right? Now
not
you.
just hey,
He the only nigga been playing.
Not with
I don't
Drewski
even
though.
hey, I don't really know Joe like that, but I respect him, and I'm more to show he respect Champagne Poppy, but ain't no nigga about to be playing with Champagne Poppy. I don't give a fuck who that is. You gotta respect the GOAT, the man the GOAT.
Yeah, but this Drewski nigga, I'm gonna kick him square off in his ass as soon as I run into him.
What you mean?
The nigga put up some weird shit that I don't like about you and your name, and
Right.
I ain't going for it. That's it. That nigga, he need to know his limits.
Drewski, I fuck with Drewski, but you heard me. If you feel how you feel, then you gotta entertain it how you want it. You heard me?
There you go.
There it is,
Wag, you
whack.
All right.
Wag, you talking about
Hey,
the influencer Drewski? No,
hey,
for
say
real.
Wack.
Yo, we gonna
Uh,
influence his ass,
We fuck
not to
him
be
up.
influenced.
That nigga
Yo,
hilarious.
We gonna knock his
That
stupid
hey,
nigga
ass out
put
on
up.
whack.
Let me tell you.
hey, five.
Look,
Hey, five. Give Drewski a pass. That's
Stunner,
family.
the nigga put up a thing insinuating you ain't who you are, bro. The nigga put up a thing of a stud broad talking about this Birdman, and
But
then
he
his.
a comedian though. You can't take
Yeah, I
that
don't
shit
find that
serious.
shit funny. Well, he
All
need to
right.
know niggas
But
is
guess what?
gangsters. I don't find.
I think you need to pull up on nephew. He a good I fuck with nephew. But if he out of pocket, then you gotta check that shit.
There
Straight
you
up.
go. Mhm.
hey, Stunner, I got a question. Did you ever, you and Rob Weiss, did you guys ever figure that thing out?
I couldn't hear you, five. What you say?
Did you and Rob Weiss, remember I introduced you to Rob from Entourage? Did you guys ever figure out that show y'all were talking about?
Who?
Rob Weiss, Entourage guy.
See, there you go with these white questions that don't exist, Jeremy.
No,
I don't even
he
know
knows
nothing
that.
about that.
Yeah,
Now
Jeremy.
look,
Okay, hold on,
so
hold on, hold
look,
on, hold
Stunner,
on,
hold
hold
on,
on, hold
Jeremy, hold on. Stunner, I got a nigga in here. He from the boot. This nigga is the boot out. Nigga ain't bang, right? And I'm
Man,
telling this
I'm
nigga,
cash money crazy. Like
no, hold
what the
on,
fuck?
bang.
Wait,
Stunner,
this that nigga you've been entertaining for a minute, right? You've been on
this
here.
nigga Stunner. Listen, Stunner, tell these niggas you from the West
Do
Coast.
your thing.
Stunner originally from the
Wait,
West Coast.
hold on,
we
wait.
ain't doing that, Stunner. We
Stunner
Hey,
ain't
from the
doing that.
West Coast, nigga.
We ain't doing
That's
that,
it.
Stunner. We
I
That's
ain't
it.
was
doing that.
say five. I was
We
born in
ain't.
New Orleans, Charity Hospital,
Uptown.
but
All
I
right.
moved to Canada,
Right.
which is Prince George, which
Right.
is considered the West Coast. I stayed there for like 8, 9 years. When I came back, I was in a boys' home. Um, I was just a youngster all over the place, but I spent more time um, in Canada than I did when I was younger, when New Orleans. But once I came back to New Orleans, we got it in.
Man, the world
Yeah,
have got
yeah.
blessed with uptown games, Stunner. What you saying right now? You gonna get
Now
this nigga
listen,
Wack
homie,
that on
bang,
me?
listen,
You gonna get this nigga Wack
listen,
this on
listen,
me,
bang.
Stunner? Man,
West
Nigga,
come
Coast had
on,
to make
man.
sure he was straight.
wait,
These
nigga,
niggas
I'm
got
telling you,
everybody already, man. Y'all all we got. What the fuck?
nigga, I'm standing on business.
Man,
What the
come
fuck you
on,
talking about?
Stunner.
I'm in a
He from the
circle in a
West. He
magnolia.
from the West.
I'm uptown to the fullest, but I stayed in Canada for 8, 9 years. I can't take that back. That's
Bro,
reality.
this is when
That's
he was being
reality.
groomed, bang.
Real shit. Come
Okay?
I
on, Wack.
stayed in Prince George, Canada for 8, 9 years. But
Now,
then when I
bang, I
came back
want you to hear it.
uptown, and
Say it,
everybody,
bang.
when I came
Say it.
back uptown, you heard me? Saratoga Me Rattle, Methamphetamine Project, Magnolia Project, VL. That's when the rest of it came. But I can't take what happened back. I was
Can't
staying
take
on.
it
Now,
fucking
look.
I
back,
stayed in Prince
man.
See,
George.
here go the
Bro,
thing, though, Stunner. I always admit niggas from the West Coast, our roots come from the South. Our families migrated west. Now, bang, why you can't embrace the fact that one of y'all greats, nigga, was raised on the West Coast?
we still got Tunchi. We still got JR. We still got JR. We
You-
ain't tripping. We
What you mean, Pump JR?
still got
Hey,
Tunchi.
Fi, I ain't discrediting New Orleans in no kind of way.
I know you ain't
I'm
stuff. I know
uptown
you.
for
We
life,
just
Fi.
yeah.
That's what I'm
That's a
built
fact.
on, Fi. But I
100.
really lived out there, and I can't change that, Fi. I really, really, really lived out there, and that's what life gave me. That's what God gave me, bro. That's that's what it is.
That nigga Wade just gonna kill me with this shit.
Stunner,
I'm
when you came
thinking
back to
like,
New Orleans.
I came back to New Orleans when I was like 11 years old, and I was put in the boys' home, and I stayed there for a few years, and then after that, the streets became my life.
So you jumped off the porch, what, about 12, 13?
I was off the porch as a kid, but
I'm talking
uh,
about when you hit them streets, the way you
oh,
hit
when
them.
I hit the streets, as soon as I came out the boys' home, I could have
Got
been about 13, 14 years old. Yeah, but where I stayed was Saratoga and Errata. That's a dope set, heroin set, pimp set. It was right across the street from the Methamphetamine Project. So I was in the Methamphetamine Project as a kid, then the Magnolia. But um, I just grew up in poverty, so I had to get it how I live.
you. Yo, I tell Stunner that he too modest and he don't beat his chest enough. I just was in a debate with him because he telling me how he respects Suge Knight and Suge Knight was doing it before him. I say no, Cash Money was there before Death Row. And Death Row started with Interscope. You started out the trunk. We can't give him that. As much as you want to, Stunner, some things you got to own. Cash Money, what, 89, 90?
92
Um,
this shit.
Nah, earlier
No.
than that.
nah, I started the company in '90, but I got to always respect Suge Knight and other niggas that did it before me because Cash Money, we didn't sign. I was independent for 6 years, right?
That's my
And
point.
but Suge Knight and them, I was looking up to these dudes before I even was fucking with this game.
No,
So
no, I get you that, but you got to remember, you did something he didn't do. You came out the trunk.
that's a
And you
fact.
was already doing it. He come through Interscope, through fucking Universal. That's why his situation was what it was on the Split Wise, and your situation was what it was on the Split Wise. By the time you did your thing, that was phasing out, and you came in like 80-20 and some crazy shit. 85-15, something crazy. Think they gave you like 40 million. You was a pup still, I
I,
believe, right?
I was a baby, right? But throughout all that, even when Suge was locked up in Vegas, I used to talk to that dude a lot, and I learned a lot from him, and I respect him like a motherfucker. And he taught me a lot because I knew I was gonna go through the shit that he went through. So I always had a level of respect for that man, and I might have been a little more. We did it different because we was in New Orleans. Music wasn't popular in New Orleans. If you was a rapper in New Orleans, you was looked upon like a damn near like a clown. But what I did was I made rappers look like dope boys because I was a dope boy. So I put Dickie suits on niggas, jewelry, cars. You heard me? So I made niggas look like stars, and I put that dope boy persona on a nigga. But what Suge Knight did, I respect that man to the fullest.
When did cash money
We-
become a thing, like an ideal for you? Like when you say I'm gonna form my
Man,
own record label, being that you saying that rappers would look that like that.
nah, nephew. When we came up, rappers looked like niggas didn't respect rappers
Mm.
unless he was a killer. Cause everybody where we come from was just killers. So when I started fucking with rap, all these little niggas I'm fucking with, they babies. They not killers. They babies. I'm the only real nigga around these babies. So I took I took my mental and flipped what I how I was living and put it on them. I put the dicky suits on these niggas, the jury, and bought cars, and that's how the number one stunner came about. But back in the G in New Orleans, nigga ain't thought rap was real till I showed them it was real. And I showed niggas you could rap by a car, you could rap by a house. I showed niggas that. I created all that shit. Then I created the number one stunner, then it was over with.
But
Hey, would you say Mel Winters was like pretty pivotal in your career, sir?
Of course. Marilyn Winter was somebody that I honor, I respect, and um, he he gave me an open book. He believed in us. Marilyn Winter and Doug Morris. He opened the book to us and allowed us to do what we wanted to do, and we hit the lick. I made hundreds of millions of dollars with this man. Not hundred. I made billions of dollars with UMG with Marilyn Winter and Doug Morris. The opportunity they gave me, that's how we was able to start Young Money. Cash Money was already involved, and I made billions of dollars. Altogether, I made over $3 billion in the music business, but a couple of those billions was with Mel and Doug Morris, and I always would show my respect to those men for everything that they ever did for me and my family and my artists and everything that we
Hey,
going on.
Stunner, speaking of artists, Stunner, in a room that's coming up right now. You know Kevin Rudolph?
Yes,
He's Can someone bring Kevin Rudolph up? He's in the room.
I did great things with Kevin Rudolph.
Yeah, he's on the floor. Can someone grab Kevin Rudolph?
Yeah,
I'm looking for him.
I'm looking for him.
You fucking
Kevin Rudolph, if you can please raise your hand, we'll greatly appreciate it so we can bring you back. So we can bring you
Hey,
up a
Wack.
little faster.
Hey,
Thank you,
Wack.
appreciate it.
Wack.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
I'm gonna delete my account after the night. I only
No,
did this
I'm just gonna need you to come on
for
one
you.
more time. We're doing the
But if
talent
you
show.
want me to come on, I would do it for you. But
Gotcha.
that's not what I'm about. And I always believe in less is best. Um, not letting motherfuckers to feel you and understand you. But I did this because you my brother, and I wanted to. I just felt the need to do it. But and I respect you and I fuck with you. And every time I ever asked you about something, you gave me that much respect in return. So I just felt the need to give you that.
Yo, Beast,
yo,
you had a question?
yeah, I definitely got a question. Hey, what's up, Bird, man? How you doing, man? This is Beast. We out here, Southern California. Hey, what's going on with that 21 situation, man? You asked Wack to get off his back for one reason, and I know Wack respects you. What's going on with that, man? It's kind
I
of
ain't
rubbing.
I ain't asking no nigga to get off no nigga back because a nigga's a man. And however it's gonna go, it's gonna go. But Wack my brother, right? So if Wack got something with a nigga that I consider somebody I fuck with, I'ma call him and be like, bro, do me a favor. Leave that alone for me. As a mutual respect for Wack, because I got respect for Wack. I got none but respect for Savage. Um, I call him and ask him to leave that alone for me. Now, if he leave it alone, it's cool, and if he don't, he don't. But if he got
He
respect
telling the
for me,
story.
he
He
going
telling stories.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
how it
if
yeah,
go.
he is.
This
if he
how
got
it go,
Yeah,
respect
he
Beast.
is.
for me,
Let
he
me
gonna
tell you
leave it
how I get
alone.
it,
If he
right?
don't
This
have
how I know
respect
he's
for me, he
serious,
gonna
right?
keep it up. Then you heard me. It is what it is. But I fuck with Savage.
Yo,
That's my
leave
little bro.
Rockstar up. Leave Rockstar. So this what he do. He's call me. He say Neff. I say what I do now. Cause depending on his tone, I know what he calling about. If it's something he want me to go do business wise, he gonna sound one way. I say what I do now. He say 21 Savage Family. I said, you know, we got issues. He said, yeah, but I'm telling you, he family and you family, and we got to kill this shit, right? So I say, well, Stunner, this happened. He said, well, okay, that's cool, but this would need to happen. So I say, Stunner, is that what you want me to do? Yeah, I would really like if you left that shit alone. And then that's just what it
That's
is.
fact, Bob.
I
That's
just
that's
leave
just
it
I
how it
seen
alone.
is.
that,
That's
Wack.
what it
I
is.
seen that.
Yeah, he know it's two things he can do. One thing, he know he can tell me to sit down and I'm gonna sit down. Another thing, he know he can't stop me if I see somebody playing with him. He can't stop it. He know he tell him I can't stop the nigga. The nigga ain't called me, said nothing to me, so he really on one, right? But he know that. Stunner, how many calls you done got if I done ran amok on some shit that you ain't even told me that I heard that happened? That's just it always been that. Before we
Say
started
five.
doing business,
Say
it was
five.
that.
It's a few niggas that I really, really cut for and the shit that I love. Um, Thugger, my brother, love him to death. Um, Savage, I fuck with him. NBA young boy, Future. You can't say nothing about Pluto to me. That's my nigga, and I love him. Wayne, Drake, and Nicki, we already know that. You heard me? Ain't even your got it. And I fuck with Cali family too. You heard me? Jacquees, them my little niggas. Um, D-Rock, London, them all my little niggas. Uzi Vert, that's my motherfucking nigga. Them my little niggas. And they ride for this shit um and they'll go to, you hear me? NBA, them niggas that go to the bat about this shit. You hear me, Five? And I really love them and I fuck with them and I hope I ain't missing nobody. You know, Slim the Godfather, whatever the fuck he say go.
Salute to the
BG,
Godfather.
my little nigga just come home. He gonna do great thing. Juvenile is my best friend. That's my little nigga. I fuck with now.
Salute
I
Juve.
started Cash Money with Fresh. I would never betray Fresh in no kind of way. You heard me, brother? So
That's
it's a
real
lot
talk.
of
That's
niggas
real shit.
you heard me, brother? And I love my city where I come from. A lot of niggas that I won't ever allow no nigga to betray them. Not on my watch. As long as I'm alive, it just won't happen.
Hey,
Yo,
can I ask
listen,
a question?
listen.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
one
fault.
second. Listen, we got Birdman in the building. I'm bringing people up. Y'all change y'all PTR to respect the stunner. Listen, ask a question, controversial questions. Just make sure you ask in a respectful way. We ain't tolerate no bullshit. Stop dropping Remo. Y'all know I work with him at No Jumper. Leave him on stage. Um, go ahead, CL.
All right. What's up with you, Bird? I just want to ask a quick question, my man. So, I guess first starting out, I kind of want to know, I mean, if you want to talk about it, what happened between you and P and what made you, how did you stay so focused and keep shit from just splitting out, you know what I mean, and just getting real nasty and able to keep your team to where y'all, where you are today?
Master P,
Yes, sir.
hey, I always had respect for P. Until today, I still got respect for that man. Um, it was a thing with our project and his project. It was a bloodbath. Ain't no thing. Ain't no secret. It was war. You heard me? So
Thanks.
with that shit, me and that man never got a chance to do nothing together. And it wasn't even possible that we could do something together. It's because of the shit that was going on and my family, my team, my gang, we remember how we grew up and how they grew up. That shit really, really real. And but through all of it, I always had respect for him. And I still have respect for that man. He from that jungle and would never disrespect him, say nothing bad about him. We just ain't do nothing together. And we probably would never do nothing together, but I respect him like a motherfucker. To come from New Orleans, nigga, that shit real. But I won't disrespect him, but I could say that shit was really real and it was a bloodbath. It was a war. For real.
Speaking on that time, like what was like the energy behind that Drag 'Em to the River, that UNLV song? Like a lot of people don't too much know about the history
Man,
behind that song.
that was more like I, all us was all us was mystical fans. All us we love mystical, and I hope mystical get about his situation because we love that nigga. And I wish the best for him, but That was something with him and them boys, him and the youth. You hear me? So did I have something to do with that? No, but they were signed to me, so I had something to do with it. But I didn't have nothing to do with them making that song or wanting to do that song. Nah, that was something they did on their own.
Hey,
Yeah.
Stunner,
It was a
Say, Stunner.
look.
I met you through Izzy Sanchez about 2 years ago, Stunner.
Is a good man, good man.
Yeah, I was with Izzy like 2 years ago, and he introduced me to you in New York.
Is a good man. I fuck with Izzy still to the day.
Izzy, that's my radio partner. Hey,
Yeah,
listen,
that's my radio nigga. I
yo,
fuck with the man
yo,
to the day.
Stunner, that was the inside joke.
Nah, we
yo,
fuck with Izzy. Is a
yo,
good
yo,
nigga.
yo, we got some people got a
All
question
right.
about. There you go, Rockstar. You
All right.
got
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
about Shalimar?
Yeah. So, hey, Stunner, what's happening? It's Rockstar 2800 Smut Free TV, Hip Hop Trends Clubhouse. What's happening? Niggas just want to know because we seen you post on your story. You know, that's our first time actually seeing you and acknowledging Charlemagne since y'all incident. So,
Mhm.
I just want to know, is everything cool? How did that situation end up being cool?
You know, I respect Charlamagne. I respect that man. That's a black man making a living in a positive way. I don't have no dishonor in that man. We had our little differences, and it is what it is. But I respect him, and I ain't got no respect for him. And I just like to see another black man making a living. That little shit we had, you hear me? Nah, man, this shit is about nigga feeding their families. I don't have no problems with that man, and I wish the best for him. I wish he get all the success he possibly could have as a black man. But I don't have no problem with him.
I got Remo in here from No Jumper.
Yo, what
He
up,
one of the
Birdman?
editors on. He run their socials. Remo, you got a question?
Yeah, Birdman, what's up? It's Remo from No Jumper. Yeah, huge fan. Yo, so like, yeah, I'm a student of a game, and I can definitely say that I seen early on that Rick Ross was one of the guys that you helped build. Like early on, it seemed like you showed him the ropes.
Facts.
What's your and Rick Ross relationship now, and can we see y'all doing anything in the future?
I don't know. We don't have a relationship right now, and I don't have no shade with Ross. He doing what he do. I would never disrespect him. I never been a man that talk down on no man. You hear me? But I fuck with Khaled, real tough, and I don't have no disrespect for Ross, and I wish the best for him. I hope he keep doing what he doing. I would never come on here and speak down on no man. That's just not my style. You hear me? So I'm all about. I know how hard it is for any nigga to win in this business. I don't give a fuck. For us, is of color. It's hard for us. It's very hard for us. So for us to be successful, we got to do what we got to do, and it's a challenge. It's a fight, and we got to be able to fight. And if you mean, I like to fight till I die, and I'm built on that structure. But I would never speak bad about no man, and I have no ill feelings with Ross, and I wish him the best.
Oh, that's
Word,
all
word.
right. All right, Stunner. I'm gonna get down to the real, that real shit, right?
Hey man, you done? Cause I'm ready. You
What
done?
the fuck is going on with NBA? When the fuck is he dropping the Cash Money Project? We keep hearing this shit, hearing this shit. When we already know y'all tied in. I've been
Fact.
telling niggas NBA part of the team, but
That's a fact.
when could we see a Cash Money Project from NBA YoungBoy?
Nephew got an album coming out this month. That's my little nigga. I
No
love
way,
him.
for real?
Yeah, he got an album coming out this month.
Is it Cash Money or what is it?
Everything he do is cash money. What part you missing? That's my little nigga.
There we go.
Yo,
Oh,
Stunner,
That's my. Hey, let me
what's the
finish.
odds of you
hold
getting
on,
involved with Kevin?
Jeremy.
Hold on.
Let him finish. Hold on, let him finish.
NBA young boy, my little nigga, and I love him to death. Super solid. Uzi Vert, that's my little nigga. I love him to death. Super solid. BG just come home. My son. Wayne, my son. Thugger. Love him to death. You heard me, Five? My list run deep, bro. The Wayne, niggas and all that. You heard me? My shit so deep to where I don't even know where to begin or end. It's no ending to Cash Money. Cash Money will never die. We can only multiply. But to answer your question, Nephew got something coming out. Everything he put out is cash money related. If you see it on there or not, but it's cash money related. In the last couple of projects, because I did his deal.
Are you gonna put out a project? And if so, would you? Because
No,
Kevin's
I'm
on
done rapping.
stage.
I'm done rapping, Five.
Now,
No,
now we got one more project coming out. I
I'm
forgot to
done
tell you.
rapping. Period.
Wait, wait,
I'm
wait.
done.
Hold on, Stunner,
There's
Stunner,
no way you're over. Come on.
Stunner. Hold on. I forgot to tell you. I cleared the situation 3 days ago with that man attorney. So that Birdman R. Kelly album coming out.
Oh, oh, you're
Oh,
you're so fucked
that's
up.
music. But
Surprise.
Yo,
but that's
yo,
Oh
music.
whack,
wow.
Hold on.
whack,
Hold
whack.
on.
You're
But
so
Yeah, what you
fucked up.
mean, nigga? It's always a method to my
hey,
madness.
but that's music we already done. Before as me trying to rap and rapping, no, bro, I'm too old for that shit. I ain't in it like that. Me and NBA YoungBoy does has a from the Bayou too done already, but and me and
See,
Juvenile got an album too. Juvenile is one of my best friends. You know what I mean? So certain niggas that I got shit with, I want to put it out, but as far as me rapping, no, brother. I probably do shows. We might do that Cash Money Millionaires tour, but besides
So
that, no.
Stunner, so you telling me I'm not gonna catch the headache when I get that album of you and Kelly, you saying you want to change nothing. You telling me I'm gonna be able to just take that body of work, mix, master it, and put it out? Is that what you telling me?
Of course, I want to change one word.
whack.
You
I
not
want to
gonna
put some
change?
money in that whack.
Okay, all
I
right,
want to
all
Is
right,
change one word, fam.
is Turk
all
gonna
right.
make the tour?
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
Is
there it go.
Turk gonna make the
Oh, that's a
tour?
question.
About time
There we
somebody
go.
got some nuts.
I ain't
Yeah.
hearing what he said.
Is Turk gonna make the tour? Come
Man,
on, Stunner. Come on, Stunner.
I don't have no ill feelings with Turk, bro. I don't have no
That ain't
ill
what he
feelings.
asked you.
Is he gonna make the cut?
Is he gonna make the tour? I'm coming
He
see you.
go.
I don't give a damn
Hey,
if it's in Canada, man. Turk gonna make
hey,
the
five.
tour.
I don't know, brother. I don't know. I don't know. If you want me to just be honest, I don't know and I don't think so, bro. But I ain't got no ill feelings with Turk. He's still a little bro. He HB, but I don't know, five. I
What
I'm
don't
gonna
about?
know.
tell you what
What?
that's gonna come
And
down
that,
to,
and that, ain't,
Bang.
that ain't got nothing to do with just me. You hear
Yeah,
me?
that's
yeah.
gonna
But
come down to the overall.
yeah,
I
Word,
want to hear
word,
another.
word.
I want to hear another Cash Money Heroes with you and Kevin Rudolph, bro. I really do.
Hey, but
Kevin Rudolph, a legend. I fuck with Kevin Rudolph.
Kevin's on the stage right now. He's here
I
with
don't
you right
fuck with
now.
Kevin Rudolph, five.
We know he on the
Kevin,
damn stage.
What's his relationship with Gilly?
But
Who?
who?
With Gilly.
Oh, there
Who?
it go. There it go. Yo,
With
Quay,
who?
change your
What's your
PTR.
so this rock
Hard
star?
head.
What's your relationship with Gilly right
I
now?
don't have none.
So this what happened with Gilly. Listen, some shit I can speak on, cause I got it firsthand, right? Everything was straight. They was trying to do the business. He was running around with the
Hey,
squad and
bro,
the
hold
team.
on. Look,
Hold,
let me tell y'all something. I ain't never made $1 off Gilly. Not $1. I never put a record out with Gilly.
I
I thought
said
there was
that.
some. I thought there was fly. He had something with the little crew and you hear me. But I ain't never made $1 off Gilly when he be running around with all that capping. Like nigga, I ain't never made no money off you, nigga. Stop all that cap ass talking, nigga. You not like that. But I ain't never made no money off him at all.
Dang, y'all
I ain't
know
never
all
put a
that.
record out off him that made no money. And he for sure ain't never wrote one rhyme for Moolah.
For the record,
There
Hey,
you
for the
go.
hey,
motherfucking
there it
record,
Jesus
is.
Christ.
There it
100 side
is.
exclusive. For
Exclusive
the
There you
100
go.
motherfucking
side.
record.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all where it really went bad. Stunner pull up to Philly. He wanted to go get them motherfucking throwback jerseys and shit. They go to the mall. Stunner in the town. He in your city. He with you. My man walk in. Uh, it's my man name with the voice.
Single,
What's my man?
single.
Benny Siegel walk in, lock his hands on Gilly's shoulder, and take one. And Stunner them looking for a reaction and didn't get one. Stunner didn't say nothing. He went to his tour bus and saw niggas wasn't like that, and he continued his journey in life.
Hey, my reason for my fallout with Gilly was we was in Philly
Here we go, Wack. Here we go. Class exclusive.
Let it go.
I ain't got no ill feelings with blood. I ain't got no ill feelings with him. I ain't tripping off him or nothing. I ain't got no ill feelings with him. But niggas be putting all these false, fake shit out. You hear me? I ain't got no ill feelings with him. We was in Philly at a store and we was shopping. And Beanie come in the store, grabbed him, walked him outside, and he had a blicky on him. We all got blickies on us. I got 100 niggas with me.
Oh,
But a nigga
time.
grabbed him and brought him outside. And a nigga whoop whoop and he ain't do nothing. I lost all respect for him and then I stopped fucking with him.
Hundred
There
side
it go.
exclusive.
Exclusive.
Oh shit, y'all.
There it go.
Hey, can I
That's
There
ask
it
funny,
go.
another
man.
question
Stunner,
right quick, bro?
Stunner, how many years ago? Because I know this plaque you got in your house, and I always see it because it's inspiration. When did you hit your first billion sales?
That was
Cash.
7 years ago.
7 years ago, he hit a billion sales. So, when you see things like that, especially a man that
Hey,
still
wait,
owns
let
his,
me tell you something,
I'm
Wack.
listening.
That shit be fucking me up that I even accomplished that. And I got the biggest plaque in the world. I got the biggest plaque ever made. It's so big you can't even put it on an elevator. You hear me? It's humongous. Nobody got this plaque. I got the biggest plaque in the world. And it's over 1 billion sales, right? Um, and when I be looking at that shit, it be fucking me up because I'm a nigga from uptown New Orleans, blood, real gangster shit, uptown, like, you hear me? It be fucking me up that I really did this. We really did this. Not just me. We accomplished this, my brother, and everybody that's a part of it. Nah, it's something to be proud of, bro. Very, very proud of that.
Yeah,
Birdman, I
salute,
have a
brother.
talking about accomplishments. I had came across you speaking about having 10 cars at 14 years old and
Yeah,
$1 million at 15 years old.
yeah.
How did that feel being, at that age? Like talking about accomplishments. How did that feel accomplishing that at 14 and 15 years old?
But I jumped off the porch real young, right? So for me, um, it was dangerous because I'm in New Orleans, the murder capital. To have all that as a youngster, it was my fetish. I wanted cars, I wanted clothes, I wanted jewelry. At that point, I didn't even have jewelry. I just wanted the cars. Um, in New Orleans, that shit was real life gangster. Cause that's the murder capital. So for me to do that at that age, and really though, I had my whole project following me. Like I always been a leader. I never been a follower. So for me to have everybody in my project, older niggas, following me, that was more intriguing to me than the cars and the money that I had. Everybody following me and would do anything I asked. That was more intrigued than all the cars and the jewelry that I had that kind of power.
Thank you.
Hey, T
Hey,
Cuz got a question, man. T Cuz been trying to get in there for a while.
Say, Stunner, what's
Birdman,
good, bro?
did you see where they said Kanye West, the old documentary of Kanye West dropped, and Kanye West said that Atlantic Records put Cardi B as an industry plant to compete with Nicki Minaj. Do you think that was a thing or
I ain't see that five, and I don't really pass judgment on other people's things. Nah, that's not my thing. And no disrespect to nobody, just not my thing. I never saw it, and if I did see it, I would never pass judgment on that because I don't believe in downplaying people in the music industry in no kind of way. Because if you in this shit, you know how fucking hard it is. If you in this shit, you know how real it is. If you in this shit, you know that niggas die in this shit. If you not in it, you wouldn't understand it.
That's real.
Go ahead, T. Cuz.
Say, Stunner, bro. Back in the '90s, right? With all that shit going on, I'm from the city too, right? With all the shit that was going on in our city, bro. And when you started Cash Money back then with UNLV and all that,
Mm-hmm.
I was rocking with you then, right? I remember one of your coolest intros was, "I'm selling CDs and cassettes." You dig? I remember that intro. You dig? But my question is this here: Could you see yourself back then where you are now? Could you see what you got, the accomplishments you have now, being that we come from that '90s era, that late '80s '90s era in New Orleans? Could you see yourself with the $7 billion, I mean $7 billion record sales and all the shit you got that you've accomplished, bro? Through all
Not
that bullshit.
not at all, nephew. I never seen um life experiences are your teacher. I never saw that I could be what I am. I never seen it, but I envisioned it. I always had a vision of more than what I was, right? Because I'm in the projects. So I always envisioned we gonna get about this motherfucker, and I want millions of dollars. I had that as a kid, but I never thought in no way possible that all the accomplishments I would accomplish. I never thought it. I never seen it, and I respect it and I honor it, but I never saw it.
That's a fact. And you know, you did that shit during a time, bro, where, like you said, a lot of the rappers wasn't even like, they was trying to be us. You know what I'm saying?
You from New Orleans? You know it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
nigga ain't no nigga looked at rappers like lame.
Yeah,
But
them niggas like
I
Sporty
just
T and bust down them niggas like that. Yeah, you dig what I'm saying?
but I just never was a lame in my city. I always was a looked as a dope boy. I was a dope boy in my city. So I was a respected dope boy, uptown period. I was that nigga. I was never a lame or a sucker, right? So but what I did was I put that dope boy look on rappers. And that what made it cool in my city. I made it cool for niggas. Hey nigga, you gonna wear this, you gonna wear this, you gonna rock this. Hey nigga, you need a car. You ain't got a whip. Whoop whoop whoop. I made a nigga who was a rapper look like a dope boy, so it became cool.
That's a bet.
Hey, Stunner, who
Yo,
you look up to coming up and shit?
Who's
Like,
that talking? First of all, who's that talking?
it's real. My bad, brother.
All right, go ahead.
Only person I ever looked up to is my daddy.
Okay.
And he left me young. I never looked up to no nigga. Oh, I looked up to the dope boys in the city. Niggas, they got some niggas in my city who was dope boys that we like, but my admiration of a man was my father. And he left me at a young age, but I ain't never looked past him. He was everything I wanted to be. And he was a dope boy. So everything I wanted was already in him. I never looked past my father. And then my brother, which is Slim, he everything to me then, and he everything to me now. Whatever my brother say, go. I will never not listen to Slim. Whatever Slim say, even if I don't like it, I'ma listen to
Hey,
him.
I ain't never seen nothing like their relationship. And listen, I'm disappointed in a lot of y'all from the boot, cause y'all niggas be on my ass about this shit, and I be defending this shit. But I'ma ask the question since y'all nervous and I don't know what the fuck going
I'm
on.
scared right now,
Stunner,
Shit,
Wack.
I'm
I
about
get
to ask.
attacked all the time. Hold on, about gangster,
I was
and I
about to
keep
ask.
telling them, hold on, gangster is the old man. When I ask Stunner what it is, he say, "Yup, they come up together, whatever, whatever." But Wack, you know the fucking rules, and that's what it is. So these niggas, I don't know. They always ask me if that's your real brother, this, that. Where you stand with that? I don't know why y'all niggas nervous. Y'all on me about it, and the man is here himself. So everything I say, I get from him anyway. When I speak for him, that's because I got it from him. The only time I'm gonna speak for him without him being there is at a time of disrespect that I'm gonna respond how I want to respond. Was Stunner, what's the relationship with Gangster today? And what's y'all relation? What is how y'all can?
A5, he speak up on it himself. Um, I held blood down, and you know we got it in early on. You hear me? That HB shit come from five. You hear me? And Beezel. Beezel, my brother. I'll never disrespect Beezel in no kind of way. That's my nigga. You hear me, Five? Um, this shit get tricky sometimes, but Beezel, the real deal, bro. And I will never disrespect or dishonor Beezel. That's my blood. And really though, bro, we came up. That shit real. We came up. There ain't no flaw in that shit. That shit real. Nah, ain't no flaw in it. You heard me, Five? But I like that to be a whole nother conversation, and we just speak about that. We our Whack, me and you, we could come back and we do that one on one with everybody, and we discuss that.
Got
Five.
you. All right, got you. There you go. Um,
Good
There you
shit.
go.
Hey,
Bang,
Birdman,
Brock. Come on,
Hey
Brock.
yo.
You
Man,
a
what kind?
Birdman.
I
Hey
have
hey
a
Yeah,
hey.
I
few
Hey,
got a
I got a
question.
I
questions.
was
question for
I was
Stunner.
trying to
One at a
get in
time.
there.
I got a
First
question.
off,
I got a question.
Go ahead,
man,
Brock.
salute. Yeah, this Brock out of Houston, Bird. Salute, man. You got the biggest run in this hip hop shit. We always talk about how you did it the biggest, the most consistent. I think
I'm
you was
big five. I'm the biggest.
hey the
Okay, I'm
biggest, my
big.
nigga. Hey, and
When you
look,
put
you
the
did it
P
the
up, you put
biggest.
that bitch up. You heard me?
Hey, my nigga, look, ain't nobody ever did it as long as you, as consistent as you. And I know you had them M's and shit when you was 15, but what was your like your moment when you was like up there and you just knew that you made it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you knew it was you knew it wasn't no turning back from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what moment was that?
Nephew, I had so much pain in my life, right? I lost my siblings as a kid. I was already fucked up as a child. I ain't care about life. I ain't care about nothing. I felt dead already because I lost everything before I gained anything, right? So when I gained some shit, I'm like, man, really though, none of that shit meant nothing to me.
It was just regular to you because all the
It,
shit you been through.
I already lost everything. It
Yeah.
didn't mean nothing to me, right? But I ain't, don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna discredit what God gave me. But I was already fucked up about it. And it is, I had a hard heart. I had a hard heart. I didn't care. But don't get me wrong, I'm gonna keep grinding for. I think me not caring made me want more and more and more. That's why the $1 billion shit come from. But I was already fucked up, totally fucked up as a child, totally fucked up.
So
Uh,
big brother, what's your motivation then? Shit, if you ain't, what's your
the
motivation?
motivation is the
On?
money, nigga. What the fuck? The
Hmm.
money.
Yeah.
Hey, shit is that, Brock?
he
The
said the
fuck you think?
money.
It's always about the
I
money,
don't
Brock.
give a fuck about nothing but the money. And I got
Oh,
love for niggas like Wayne. I love Wayne. I've been Wayne. I raised Wayne since he was 11. I raised BG since he was 13. I started with Fresh. I started with, I had Juvie. Then I got Drake. This shit should come with a lot of pain, though, nephew. It come with a lot of pain. So if you ain't built for pain, then don't fuck with this shit. But some niggas might be built for life, but they not built for pain. I'm built for pain.
Hey,
Pain.
I
Money.
like you. I like you said you do it for the money. Is that I got a question? Is there anybody out there that no matter how big the bag is, you won't let any of your artists work with them?
At that part, don't matter to me. Whoever they want to work with, it don't matter to me. I don't got nothing to do with that. That's their thing. Like I done heard Wax say he could be his op if they want to do a song with him. He ain't got nothing to do with that. That's the nature of the business. A lot of niggas don't know the nature of the business, Five. You got to learn the business. I don't give a fuck who a nigga work with. If sometimes it's good money, sometimes it's no money. So sometimes we make money, sometimes we don't get money. And we good either way. Cause some niggas we don't want money from. Niggas we love or niggas we fuck with, we don't want a dollar from them. But niggas that we don't love, I want your fucking money.
hey, Stunner, real
Okay,
quick question. Would you
so
ever see yourself selling
That's
your
crazy.
catalog?
If I want to, for the right amount of money.
You need to talk to Renee McClain about that. He's doing some shit.
Nah,
so
if
Stunner,
it ain't a
I got
billion,
a question for you. You
if it ain't
said
a
it's all
billion
about
plus,
money. Can we
Hold
expect
on.
the Hot
No,
Boys?
I never said it was all about money. I never said that.
Can we expect a Hot Boys reunion though?
On tour, maybe, yes. Why wouldn't we? Tell me why wouldn't we? Wayne gonna make a lot of money. BG gonna make a lot of money. Juvie gonna make a lot of money. Drake, Nicki, yeah, why wouldn't we? That don't make no sense.
I know
Me and
that's
Fresh
right.
gonna make a lot of money.
If
Tell me,
if you
tell
were to
me.
sell your
All
if you
right,
were to
tell
sell
me
your
one
catalog,
reason why we shouldn't. What you?
Jeremy, if they ain't talking about a billion plus, ain't no need to talk about it.
I don't even want to
Eh,
talk about shit like that. That's a non-conversation because
Yeah, I ain't never talk about it.
that's for my kids and they kids. We ain't even got to talk about that. That's
Yo,
a non-conversation.
Jules, you got a question?
Yeah, so hi Stunna, I'm Jules. I'm from North Carolina. I had a question about like your artistic flow and stuff. So when you were creating songs, what was your process as far as music or lyrics first?
Say it one more time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a speech impediment, so if it's hard to understand me, that's why. I said, what was your artistic process as far as like creating a song, and
Um,
stuff?
early on, early on, right? Early on. I'm sorry that you got that little situation, but early on, my thing was they was writing about my life and my lifestyle. They didn't live like that because they was babies. Wayne was 13, 14, and them niggas was all of them was babies. So everything early on was my life. Everything they was rapping about was my life and lifestyles of niggas who was living our people life. You hear me? So I just give them topics. We they never until the breakup. That's when all the other songs, and that's when Wayne became Wayne.
What kind of adjustment you had to make when they left, bro? Like when the Juve, BG, and Turk left.
Nephew, I knew that. I just knew that I got to do me now.
Bring Jeremy back up.
I knew I
I'm
had
here.
to do me.
I'm here.
Five. But nephew, I had a few breakups. Not one. I had a few breakups.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
But that
That's a
that
fact.
one there was like that one hurt me the worst though.
Yeah, right. And that,
And guess what, bro? Juvenile, I love Juvie so much, bro. That's my nigga, bro. And
you and Nino.
I never thought that we would break up, but we did break up. I never thought that Cash Money would ever break up, but we did break up, right? And Wayne stayed solid,
Put it on his back.
and he handled that. He handled that shit.
Yep.
He handled that.
Hey,
Yo,
boss.
yo,
So
What's
what
Bird.
up? Hey,
lessons you
boss.
learned through the breakups, bro?
Hold on, Jeremy. Let him talk.
The lesson I learned,
Yeah, for sure. Through the breakups, what lessons you learned?
man, what I learned was that was like that was kind of like the hardest shit I ever went through, fam. But Wayne encouraged me to be better because he was like, "Fuck that shit. We gon' he made me feel like fuck that. He made me feel like fuck that. But it was hard for me because I never thought I'd go through that.
I asked that because you know Juve was the fucking goat, my nigga. Like
Juba was the goat then.
that's what
But
I'm
look,
saying. That nigga
guess
was the
what?
goat. So
You
going
know
from
what?
that was a hell of
But
an
look,
adjustment to make, man.
you my nephew. When, but I put it all on Moolah. And what Moolah became.
That's a
The
fact.
GOAT.
The best in
Oh,
the fucking world. The fucking best
So
in the
my
fucking world.
decision and my choices was right. But Juvie, that's my motherfucking dog. That's my blood. I
Don't
fuck
shoot
with my,
Todd.
that's my nigga. But nephew, I can't tell you because we don't know the hands of time, and I don't know what's right or what's wrong. I just don't know. But we ain't know it back then. But it's just what I went through, Five. I'm a gangster. I'm going to stand on it. I'm a gangster. One thing I'm going to do is be, one thing about me is I'm going to be gangster. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be a fucking gangster.
That's a
I'm going to
fact, bro.
be a
So I
gangster.
had a question. This is Dreas from Cali. So my question is of what you've done, which album is dearest to your heart? Like which one is just like always just gonna be that forever album for you?
All of them. Every project I ever put out. I can't say one project. Even Wayne was the baby. Wayne is the baby. It's nothing more precious to me than Wayne. Wayne is the baby. Then you got BG, you got Ju. But after the breakup, Wayne is the baby. And Juvie, my nigga. And you got Drake, you got Nicki. Wayne is the baby. Wayne is the baby. And we can't change that. But I don't know. I don't have no one particular album. I got the albums that I like. I'm a Future fan. Future is my number one artist in the world. That's everything I listen to. Future.
Free bag gang.
I
Yo,
got
yo,
a question
Birdman.
for you.
1 second.
I
Wait,
got
wait,
a question.
1 second. 1 second. Jeremy, what question you got for Stunner?
Stunner, what's up, buddy? It's Jeremy. Quick question. I asked you recently about this a while ago, but I want to talk about it again. When y'all first got Drake, right? Um, when did you identify like, yo, this? You know what I mean? Because I know he had some great records, but when did you identify like he's gonna be really one of the guys in the crew that really rises above? Like, when did you remember what record it was? We were like, oh shit,
Hey,